deadline, and just moments ago they turned on the lights here at St. Peter's Square, and we can see hundreds if not thousands of people still waiting. We also want to give you a look inside the Basilica right now. This is a live look as the followers there are still lining up. It speaks to Pope Francis's impact and his popularity. In St. Peter's Square, under an April sun, and with the world watching, Pope Francis entered the Basilica for the last time. The procession began with a prayer at his Santa Marta residence, led by the Camerlengo, American Cardinal Kevin Farrell.
Spes Christi, quia mortuus surrexit.
2 rows of cardinals then led the way through the square. 14 glove pallbearers, lay people who work for the Pope, carrying his casket, flanked by the Swiss Guard. As a choir sang, his body entered the Basilica. The crowd of 20,000 applauded. His casket then placed in front of the altar. In a change made by Pope Francis himself, the casket wasn't elevated, but kept closer to the ground and closer to the people he served, who lined up by the tens of thousands outside. They waited for hours.
Why is this important for you? He was a man of humility, peace,
and acceptance of everyone. He had a wide-reaching influence.
We met Chicago residents Trish Finnan and Pamela Brundage, who landed in Rome and headed straight to the Vatican.
It looks like the line is pretty long. You guys are running away.
Yes, absolutely.
As they slowly marched around St. Peter's Square, they documented their hours-long wait.
We haven't made much progress, but we're smiling.
And as they waited, the Vatican also allowed us to enter and witness the sea of humanity flowing towards the altar.
Here inside St. Peter's Basilica, the Catholic faithful have waited for hours in the heat all day for this moment. They're now just steps away from Pope Francis, who is lying in state. They know they'll only get a few seconds, but it's worth it to say goodbye.
We saw believers, young and old, mothers carrying children, stopping to pay their respects. And as they emerged from the 16th century Basilica, a range of emotions.
What was that moment like?
Extremely moving. Emotional. Everything stopped. Yes. When you got in front of me.
What's next for you guys now?
We haven't slept since the night before last.
Glass of wine, some pasta?
And a toast to Pope Francis.
So, Tom, what can we expect in the days ahead?
Lester, we know that the funeral is now going to take place Saturday, and many Vatican watchers believe that after Pope Francis is buried, the College of Cardinals will announce the start of the conclave. Lester?
Tom Yamas, thanks. Now to